Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my radar lately, and honestly it's pretty mind-blowing. Imagine this. A single foundation, the Tony Elumelu Foundation, has been quietly fueling a revolution across Africa, and the numbers are staggering. We're talking about $4.2 billion in revenue generated and 1.5 million jobs created by entrepreneurs they've supported. But here's the thing, this isn't just about numbers. It's about what these numbers represent. Hope, innovation, and a shift in Africa's economic narrative. Personally, I think this is one of the most underreported success stories out there. What makes this really interesting is how the foundation is tackling systemic issues, like poor electricity supply, which is something many people outside Africa might not even consider a major hurdle for businesses. It's not just about giving out grants. It's about mentorship, training, and advocating for policy changes. From my perspective, this holistic approach is what sets TEF apart. One thing that immediately stands out is the scale of impact. $100 million disbursed to 24,000 entrepreneurs. That's not just a handout. It's a catalyst for transformation. But what many people don't realize is that these entrepreneurs are operating in sectors that are shaping the future of Africa, from agriculture to AI and tech innovation. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about creating jobs, it's about building industries that can compete on a global scale. A detail I find fascinating is how much of their revenue these businesses are spending on alternative energy sources, up to 60%. This raises a deeper question. What could these entrepreneurs achieve if they didn't have to allocate so much of their resources to basic infrastructure? What this really suggests is that addressing these foundational issues could unlock even greater potential. Now let's talk about the broader implications. The foundation's belief that entrepreneurship is key to tackling poverty isn't just a slogan. It's a proven strategy. In my opinion, this model could be a blueprint for other regions struggling with similar challenges. What makes this even more compelling is the personal involvement of Tony Elumelu himself, engaging with governments to prioritize power sector improvements. This isn't just philanthropy, it's strategic advocacy. As we look ahead to the 2026 cohort, I can't help but wonder, what new innovations will emerge? How will these entrepreneurs continue to reshape Africa's economic landscape? And more importantly, how can we amplify these stories to inspire others? Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about Africa. It's about the power of entrepreneurship to transform lives, economies, and futures. So here's my closing thought. If one foundation can achieve this much, imagine what could happen if more organizations, governments, and individuals came together to support similar initiatives. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.